the underlying point that I want to once again say this, it's an infringement on human rights, because it's not we're not just infringing on women's rights, it's infringement of human rights, because then you're taking away that choice. And imagine, I mean, what sort of this is an unwanted pregnancy for those I mean, it could be the decision of the mother herself, or it could be a joint decision by the couple. But then are you trying to impose this? This is shocking. This is surprising for me as well. In states, I mean, which we call, I still believe, let me put it that way, I still believe states is one of the most progressive countries in the world. But certain things regarding gun laws and so many other things, I've started even, and I'm going to ask you that as well. Where is states heading? What are we doing here? I'm not trying to compare. I mean, obviously, I would never go to many other regressive countries. I'm not even comparing states with those regressive countries. But when I look at these gun laws, and I want to stick to this one abortion ban today, where are we heading? I mean, you're really infringing on the rights. You're taking away that freedom. Because I believe Western world is all about freedom, the freedom of speech. I really enjoy. One of the key differences when I moved from India to Canada in this Western world, I felt liberated. I felt the freedom as much as, and most of the immigrants that are coming today, they're less of an economic immigrants and more of the lifestyle that they enjoy. They have more, actually many of them are much better off economically there back home. But when they come over here, it's more of the progressive society that we are in. But with the gun laws and this ban on abortion, in India, there's no ban on abortion. You can easily go and get aborted. I'm surprised US is doing this. What do you say?
Yes, and the fact is, okay, so some would say that the fetus has human rights.
Okay.
And that would be an infringement of the human rights. There's that, and I did want to add that in because we want to talk about both sides. And then, of course, our opinion.
Yeah.
But the main thing here is, if abortion's banned, and I just read 26 states, it doesn't mean that women in those states will now bring the child to term. They're going to still have an abortion. And inflation at an all-time high. Just why would you even travel for something, you know, but now that you have to, and let's say affordability is crisis, this day and age, what is somebody supposed to do? They're going to resort to illegal methods, back alleyways, basement clinics, that people are risking their lives, like 50 years ago in the United States, where they could get arrested, they could get charged. And this is what happened when prohibition, right? When alcohol was banned, there was this bootlegging. So anytime you're banning something, it doesn't stop it. If anything, now there's an underground economy that turns up, an underground practice, which is unsafe, which is unregulated, which is all those things. So, you know, so how can you expect somebody has to travel to a state that allows it? And maybe that state allows it right now, but based on the representative changing because of an election year, then they change their laws too. What are you supposed to do? You're supposed to book $1,000 flight and come to Canada and stay at a hotel and go and find something? Like, or you're supposed to go and do it in an illegal manner where you could be arrested, the person doing it could be arrested. Look at the actual scenario of what we're talking about.
Yeah, and to your point, is that even feasible? I mean, I doubt Canada has that sort of capacity. I mean, we're talking about millions and millions of women, much bigger than the entire population of Canada.
Yeah.
So even if you're talking about 25 to 30 million women,
yeah,
who would, I mean, okay, imagine.
Or they go to California, which it's legal. So the comprehension, and then, you know, we did a special report, YME did a special report, and many times I went to the protests. There were live protests happening right now. If we won, we can actually go to a live protest. And it's, imagine that you have 9 judges that are making a decision where you have millions of people on the streets protesting. That's the people. That's what they want in their country.